I feel like I've lost my source a little bit.
Do you know when I knew that it was raps? When me and Shay went to a party with Cad, one boy said, "Auntie, you stepped on my shoes."
Can they relax with sewing prices as well, please? Sewing used to be 30. I don't care how long. I don't give a heck. Sewing shouldn't be 130 pounds. And I also feel like the reason why is because we've grown and we just have a lot going on with our lives. So it's like any little time we can get to be in our bed and rest, we're taking it.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. We're already adopting that grandma behaviour.
Is that grandma behaviour?
Yeah.
That's grandma
Really?
behaviour.
Like,
Just what
I'm-
Shan
I
said.
just wanna-
Okay, but moving on. They've now set, TikTok, this, like a news report page have said that braiding hair causes cancer.
Lord. I was looking, I was like, where's expression?
No, that's the first thing I said. I said it's expression,
what
but
are the
everyone
10
was
brands
saying
that they're talking about.
everyone's saying expression is part of it. Yeah.
You know, I never used to use expression until, because I used to get hair from Ghana and it wasn't expression. But I never used to use expression until I had to do my hair properly in this UK place where hairdressers are like, they require this type of hair. That's when I started using expression.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, there's Consumer Reports basically reported that there's cancer-causing chemicals found in, I think 100% as well, found in 10 brands that they tested for. And even that, so I then looked at the comments underneath.
Like I know what you're
of the
say.
video. Yeah, they reported that about the cancer-causing chemicals. They're saying in order to decrease our exposure, we should take breaks in between hairstyles.
You're supposed to anyways, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
give your
supposed
hair
to
a break.
anyways.
Yeah.
But one of the comments said, mind you, the braids are in my head right now. Hello. Hi. I've been having these braids in my hair.
But guys, it's scary that a black woman can't have anything.
No,
You know what
literally.
It's already a struggle for us to do our
Someone said
hair.
underneath the comment that it only became a problem. They decided to investigate it as soon as white people joined the braid.
Bro, no, literally.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because before
Someone
it was
else
never an
said,
issue.
she feels like it's done on purpose. Been getting braids for 20 plus years and you guys are just testing it now.
Literally, why didn't she test it earlier? And why did they get a black man to do the testing?
No word.
And then someone else said the problem is our people create a safer product but charge us an arm and a leg in this economy.
Do you know what? I didn't want to bring that up, but guys, I went to actually. Oh, sorry. I went to actually. That was the timer. I went to actually Google like, okay, let me go look at some organic braiding hair. The price was like £30 for one pack.
And that's the next comment. Someone said, I cover myself in the blood of Jesus.
Yeah, it's going to have to be with this one.
$30 for braiding hair is wild.
It's crazy.
But apparently there is a synthetic plant-based, non-toxic brand that we can buy hair from.
Is it not Ruka hair?
But
yeah, someone recommended that in the comments.
I have something to say. So why has it been so long for them to now recommend these kind of things from us? Our things should have been saved.
Yeah.
From the get-go.
What sparked conversation?
Yeah.
For this to become an investigation, literally.
Not me itching my hair while we're talking about it.
And that as well, someone else in the comments today explains why our scalp is so itchy.
No, it does explain it. No, but I think that's the gummy. Like, because...
I was going to say...
Oh, let me get onto this. Wait, let me land. So yesterday I watched a video and a black girl said, she's a hairstylist, and she said gummy, the red gummy that we use to do the styling of the hair. That gummy... The brand is for white people, like white men.
European men
use that to style their hair, and every day when they come home, they wash it out.
Yeah.
So when we're styling that gummy wax into our hair and leaving it in there for 30 days, for 2 months, that's the reason why you're getting reaction, because it was never meant to be for braiding hair.
What do they want us to do?
And this is a problem as well, because I was going to say, like, for myself anyway, we blindly follow things because it looks good.
Yeah, 100.
With little to no explanation, we just do things because it looks good. And then we deal with the consequences, i.e. the gummy wax. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember the first time Anyway, this is the earliest experience I can remember is when I got one style like this anyway, and she used gummy all over my scalp. Oh my goodness, my scalp was itching. And I feel like that was the day. From that day, it's like my hair and my scalp just changed. My scalp has never been as flaky, as white, as dry as it is now. Even these braids, I had to wash it.
Yeah.
My scalp was on fire, bro.
Yeah, the girl
the
said...
relief after I washed it was amazing. Like,
Yeah, the girl said, like, if they end up using gummy or any, like, gel in your hair, just wash your hair at least, like, a few weeks into the hairstyle so that your scalp can breathe, because it's not meant to like be in our head for that long.
But we don't have. This is the reason why this come back to freaking hairstylists charging us crazy amount for freaking hair.
But it's down to. I'm not saying it's down to our hairstylists to educate themselves.
No, I'm not saying educate us about it. I'm saying like, if I'm coming to do my hair at yours and all of this queens is happening, you shouldn't be charging me that much for the hair. Like, it's just a lot.
But and again, that's why I feel like it's the blind leading the blind, because they probably don't even know the consequences of using that on our scalp.
Yeah.
Just like we don't. So we will sit in the chair and they'll put it in our head and we're both just blind.
But that's what means that we shouldn't just go to any hairstylist.
Agreed. But that's the thing. That's said that even if, as black women, we have to individually educate ourselves on the products that's being sold to us, because even like all the shops where they're selling our hair products, all these black hair products,
which they're now saying
selling fake.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's fake. I don't think it's real, because my shampoo and conditioner, I go to Boots or Superdrug to buy it. I don't go to the actual hair shop no more.
And then I changed it from
because the colour looks different.
Packs is where we should go to buy certain products.
Don't go to Packs because I'm paying with them.
Like, some girl was talking about the difference between certain gummies. Certain gummies are quite oily. Malika, actually, the girl that she does, I don't know if you guys know her. I actually like her, one of my favourite creators at the moment. But she's basically like the queen of slipbacks at the moment, like the way she can slip.
Oh yeah, I know who's.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
she was talking about the difference between certain gummies. How I think she's saying the fake one. Don't quote me on that, might be wrong. But I think she was saying the fake one might be quite oily compared to the real one. But to spot the difference, nobody knows how to do. How do we spot the difference?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to spot the difference.
Because how do we even know that Beats and them are not even selling us?
This is
the real thing, exactly.
Wow. But that's where everyone's saying to go now, is to the drugstores instead of the hair shops.
Yeah,
because
why
does it got to be black people all the freaking time? Like, why
literally?
Like, take.
Literally.
Calmate.
Yeah, literally.
You have to calm yourself.
Because when you think about it, gummy came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, everyone started using gummy when really and truly gummy is meant for white European men.
It's because I think gummy came. I think gummy came out when people couldn't. Eco Styler wasn't doing their job for us.
Yeah.
What were we doing before we was using gummy to do our
wax? I used to use wax.
Really? I used to use Eco.
Yeah.
I don't think I used
the beeswax thing. It's like in a blue and red tin. I used to use that, and it's like it doesn't. Because before, all the gels used to make my hair flaky and white. So my mum said use the wax, and then when I started using the wax, it wasn't as like tough and stuff like that. I think I might go back to that actually, using the wax.
When I do ponytails, I let my ponytails last 2 weeks. Anyways, my head always hurts when my hair is lasted for too long. So the moment I start to get crazy headaches, time to take it off.
Yeah. Plus, I don't really like having my hair out every day because it just makes it dry, and it just more hair falls out because I'm having to brush it, slick it, and having to go to work as well. Where you work.
That's what I'm saying.
Central London,
we don't have anything nice, like, and then you have stupid black men who come and let me not come with them.
Yeah.
That's certain man. You have certain man telling you, "Oh, I like women with natural hair." You don't. You wouldn't even approach us. Like, please sit down.
Like, if it's not presentable, if it's not presentable in a nice way that you would like to see it, you're not gonna.
I was saying the other day, I can't lie. I feel like when I have my hair braided or in a ponytail, and I'm at work because of the area.
Who's moving to you?
I don't get moved to, but as in I get stared at. As in,
by who?
By who?
Not my colour.
By a white man. Because the other day a white man slipped me his number. Literally.
Really?
They love it, you know.
I don't know what it is, but they be loving the braids.
But that's what I'm saying. When I get my braids and my ponytail out, they're thinking, Miss Girl.
Because even at my job, I was a bit skeptical. Like, I haven't taken my braids down. Now I'm put my hair back in the afro, and I'm going to do another hairstyle. Like, is it a bit, But I said, you know what? I don't care. Like, it's my head.
The only thing you should be seeing when I'm doing multiple hairstyles is, oh my gosh, she's versatile, ain't she?
Yeah,
she 100%. Like, what other questions? What else is going through your head? Like, come on.
Is your hair real?
Please, stop being a hater.
No, but no, the white men do love a braid.
They love it. And then our black men pretend like they like it, but we both know you're not feeling the natural thing. We both know the only thing.
But we can't blame them though, because it's racism. Like, we as black women, we're in a world where it's the European style. Do you get what I mean? So if you're living in the UK, you're gonna adapt that European style to you regardless. You might not see it, you might not notice it. It's gonna happen because you're living in that type of society. Because if you go back home, you can go to the hair shop with just your braids and sit down.
Bro, when I went Ghana, my auntie was like, you could just go with your hair like this. And my cameras, I did my cameras in London before I went. I said, really?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, really?
Like,
you're to the shop with that on.
Your wig braids.
Yeah.
You can go outside and come back and still, and no one's staring at you.
Nobody's looking at you weird.
Like, sometimes I just want to have a wig on. Sometimes I just want to go out with my cameras. No, the cameras are fresh.
We don't want to go to Costco with just braid, the corner shop with just my cameras out like that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
What I want to say
that's
is,
different.
young ladies out there, man, don't be shy to have your natural hair out, have your braids out, do versatile hairstyle.
Yeah, no,
don't
I think people are I'm not even adapting. I think people are doing what they want. Like nowadays, maybe not so much when we were a bit younger, but now people are doing all types of hairstyles. Black girls are doing all types of hairstyles.
Do you know one thing I can
now.
say for us here as a friendship group, including Nessa, is we're never like addicted to just our wigs. We're never addicted to just braids. Like one thing about us, we go and switch the hair out. We'll have our natural hair out.
Yeah, we're gonna switch it up.
And I'll cut my hair.
Yeah.
Please beg her not to do it herself.
Yeah, please guys.
Please beg her not to do it herself.
No, but I love that for us though. We love to switch up. I like switching up. I don't like the same hairstyle all the time.
Yeah, even now,
that's
I'm like, what can I do next? I need something new.
Yeah, I don't. Right now, I'm in like I'm confused. I don't know if I do a sewing, if I should do braids, if I should just, get a wig.
Don't do braids, definitely not.
Okay, I just had braids. Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. It might be a sewing. I'm leaning more to a sewing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, normally I get sewings when it's like my birthday or it's something special.
Well, we're doing stuff not our birthdays only. We're
yeah.
doing stuff all year round.
Yeah, all year round.
Amen.
Oh, honestly.
We're doing things all year round. We're not waiting until birthdays.
Something
I have to do something. I'll probably do a sewing next. But it's just, of course, the price. But
Can they relax with sewing prices as well, please? Sewing used to be 30. I don't care how long. I don't give a heck. Sewing shouldn't be 130 pounds.
Talking about a sewing, this girl on TikTok, was talking about how she was going to book someone for her sewing, and in the policies it was written that she needs to come with her hair
braided, cane rows underneath it.
Someone in the comments was like, so how's she supposed to know what part to leave out?
Wait. A sewing.
She should come.
A sewing. The part of a hairstyle for a sewing is you're coming into the shop for you to do the sewing to cane.
It's the same thing for wigs. I shouldn't have to braid my cane rows before
wigs. I hear wigs.
No, I don't hear it at all. I never hear it.
No, I understand wigs.
What do you mean you can only glue the wig on? What your purpose is as a hairdresser is to just glue a wig on.
That's true though, Shan.
No,
everyone can learn to glue a wig on.
No, but guys,
you can't call yourself.
No, you
can't learn because you're about to defend them.
But I hear wigs more than I hear a sewing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get your point. I do. However, like, what do you mean? What do you mean I need to come with my hair?
K-Rose.
So what part am I actually going to leave out? Do you know what I mean?
No, but isn't the whole style...
The baby hairs. The baby hairs that I barely even have.
No, but wait, isn't the whole style of the sewing is like the cane roaming bit has to be the main foundation of the sewing? Because if it doesn't look good...
Some stylists, they like the base to be different, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you're telling me...
What if I come with 4 big doo-doo platinum? No, guys, let's
that
be
is
real now.
wild.
Okay,
that's wild. She needs to not do hair then. What do you mean?
She's not a hairdresser. The same thing for girls that
need to
glue
go
wigs.
You need to go training.
For girlies that glue wigs. You're not a hairdresser.
You're not a hairdresser.
You are a glue maker. You're a glue lace maker.
Do you know why I hear the wigs?
No, Shanice.
Because guys, it's time consuming. Sometimes you just...
So then don't charge me 150 just to glue my wig.
But we can all admit we don't necessarily enjoy maintenance. We just like the results.
Okay.
To now sit in your chair to cane roll and then to glue...
In America,
style.
I'm gonna be so real. This might be wild. I'd rather go to America and pay £200 where they're gonna do my cane rows for me, and then they're gonna do
it's
the whole thing.
It's like a whole day affair.
150 just to glue my wig on is crazy.
Yeah.
And somebody might say, "Oh, I have to bleach the knots. I have to tweeze
No,
it."
I don't hear. No.
You know why it's a lie? Because you would get to when Melissa's Wojo, at you hairdressers, you all went pimp. Every man went pim. None of them said nothing. But let any of us regular girls come and say something, you will all be.
It's true though.
What Mel was saying.
Imagine if I don't know anyone that cane rows hair. I have to go out my way to find someone to cane row my hair.
I remember when I went to this lady in my area to cane row. She charged me £30 to do cane rows on my head.
Wait, with extensions?
No. For my wig, 30 quid, and that's because I was desperate. Because the girl told me, "Oh, you have to
same day booking
for my wig, yeah."
That's criminal.
You know, for my wig, when I took off my wig, for me to see that the lace has even over bleached.
That's criminal.
Now I can't wear the wig anymore because, miss, I glue hair over bleach my nuts.
no, guys.
Bro, it's actually insane.
Yeah, no,
like, I feel like it's insane. Like,
insane.
what am I paying you for? You should be able to do everything because you can't call yourself a hairstylist and pick what you want to do.
You're a wig
You're a
maker.
hairstylist.
You're not even a wig maker because as a wig maker,
But
you
the sewing
sew.
one, the sewing one is wild.
The
That
sewing
what
one
do you
is
mean? I have to come in my hair already came road.
No, but Shay, remember when you were looking for sewing last year for your birthday?
Yeah.
And you were reading some of the policies, and
No,
it
it
was
was too
saying,
much.
"Oh, this is what they want us to do when you're doing a sewing, yeah." Apart from having your cameras done before you come, they want to do the cane roll bit, and then any styling after the sewing, they're charging you for every step.
Single step.
Yeah.
For straightening, for curling.
What do you think about charging for body wave hair to be straightened?
I hear it.
Yeah, because why would you?
Why
order
would you buy a body wave hair
hair
to straighten it?
it?
What's going through your
Just
hair?
go and buy the straight hair.
You know what,
Why would you? Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'm not bashing the hairdressers or anything.
Because why would you do that? That's silly.
That's true. That's true.
There's even cost of living. Would you want to do that
That's
because
true.
wavy hairs are more expensive than straight hair?
That's actually a good point. I didn't think of that.
I just think if I'm coming to do my sewing, it should come with styling as well.
Yeah,
100%.
You want me to leave with my hair just like that?
Yeah, exactly.
What was your purpose?
Actually true.
What
Like,
was your purpose?
come
I
on
swear I could
now.
go on for
Every
days.
little
Come
thing
on.
is being charged for.
But don't get it twisted. Some of these girls that come to do their hair, they're a bit extra. It's not only the hairstylers that go through it.
Yeah.
No,
We
but
get
I
you
would
guys
just
are
prefer.
human beings.
I would just prefer if they just put everything in one price.
Yeah.
Don't let us be adding stuff
The
like £10,
add-ons are
£10 because that's when I
crazy.
feel like I'm spending extra money.
Yeah.
So just put, say, bam, 150, 200. Just
includes
put the price
everything,
there,
yeah. The
girl
and then that way I just know I'm paying that amount.
So what are some reasonable add-ons then that you'd say?
No, I don't.
Like
no
crimping,
reasonable-
like, you know,
Dyeing,
like
dyeing
crimping.
is crimping
Yeah,
is
if you-
time
time
consuming,
consuming,
right?
like that I would consider an
Yeah,
add-on because
that
But
is
you know,
crimping
there's
is.
the girl that did my hair for me, not last year's birthday. No, last year's birthday. Yeah, last year's birthday, the ponytail. So what she does is you just send her a picture of how you want your style to be.
Yeah.
So if you're doing a ponytail, you just send her you just add on a picture. She gives you space to add a picture rather than you doing add-ons
Yeah.
Yeah.
to it. So maybe some people need to take tips.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what she does.
Yeah.
Rather than just adding on. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking, what's something that needs to be added on?
Dyeing for sure.
But you wouldn't.
Yeah,
add
that
if
should
your
be an
hairdresser's
add-on.
not the hairdresser don't do dyeing hair.
Yeah, an extra bundle.
Yeah, extra money to let them know.
that would
Yeah.
be a thingy. Yeah.
And so basically, after we were having a conversation and we were talking about how boring we think we've become. In the words of Shay, what did Shay say?
We've lost our sauce.
We've lost our sauce. Guys, we're
I feel
I'm
like
so
I have.
offended.
I feel like I have. I don't feel like I'm.
But did that
I don't
turn
know.
off? I feel like I had a beep.
Yeah,
What turned off?
Check that one.
Yeah, I feel like I had a beep.
Oh my god, I finished the drink already.
Okay.
Yeah, Shay says she feels like we've lost our sauce.
And not only that, what did Aoife say the other day?
Oh, our friend Aoife, you lot have met her on the pod before. She said she feels like we had our time.
She said when we were young.
I was so offended when she said that.
That's liberties.
No, but
She
I
said
hear
when
what
we
she.
were- I hear what she was saying, yeah, no.
By the way,
When
we're the
we-
same age as her. She's just 1 year younger.
Yeah.
About when we were
She
young.
was basically saying that when we were at uni, we went out a lot.
Yeah, we did.
We lived our
And
best
Emma
life.
said that was our prime.
That wasn't our
So
prime.
I used the wrong
So
word.
first
Why
it was
wait,
we were
that
young,
wasn't our
then it was
prime.
our prime, then it's like we're losing our source. I'm freaking
No,
offended.
guys. I
I'm
feel like
offended.
I've lost personally. I feel like I've lost my sauce a little bit.
Do you know when I knew that it was raps? When me and Shay went to a party with Cad, one boy said, "Auntie, you stepped on my shoes."
Oh, see.
Wait, what are you not wearing?
See.
Oh, my eyes
No,
are
no.
about
To be
water
fair,
again.
that
How?
crowd was
They
very
were
young.
young. That crowd was younger.
What,
To be
14?
fair, that crowd
If
was
you're
very
20
young.
plus, ain't no way you're calling me an auntie.
Hello.
To be
Even
fair,
14, I don't let them call me
no,
an
because
auntie.
even my godfather was one of the security guards that night, and even he said that he was like that crowd was so young, like we were
Okay.
definitely. But the fact that we were just standing looking around like this,
Yeah, no, we did throw out a place to be fair.
Yeah, 'cause we
but
were-
don't ever in your life open your lips to call me auntie.
In a club.
no, that is
Unless
wild.
My
We're all
niece, my
fair.
niece or nephew. Don't even play.
That is wild. I won't
That
gonna
is
lie to
an
you.
auntie. That's so rude.
That's crazy.
You lot should be like, come outside quick. Let me have a quick talk with you outside. What do you mean an auntie?
No, that's wild.
Crazy.
No, but I feel like I've lost my sauce because I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm growing and I'm changing. So it's like I'm getting into different things. But it's just like before I used to have my nails done all the time, my hair done all the
Yeah.
time. I was outside. I just felt like I was enjoying it in
Yeah.
life more. But now I just feel like I'm always in the house. What do you mean Saturday night in bed.
Bro, watching people on TikTok get ready,
Ready.
and I'm in my freaking bed in my freaking hoodie, doing this.
That's crazy.
I actually brought the conversation to my mum the other day, and she was basically saying, maybe it's because you guys have been there, done that type of thing, and everything is pretty much the same. All the parties are the same. The faces at one point were becoming the same. The music was the same.
But that's how you make friends.
Everything was the same. So she was like, and it's winter time, it's hibernation, it's cold, you guys don't really want to go out. But she was like, I bet summertime, you're gonna be outside.
But we were the same
and
last year.
It's the same all the time. Summertime is
we only got
outside.
No, but we never step out in summer.
Not as much as other
We
people,
only
though.
step out for birthdays.
Yeah.
May, August, that's it. Beginning of summer, ending of summer. We start off good.
Yeah, because we're not outside as much other people. Like, people be going to events and we're
every
not
weekend.
there.
in
We're like,
summer.
when did this happen? We didn't hear about this. That's because we're always inside.
And I also feel like the reason why is because we've grown and we just have a lot going on with our lives. So it's like any little time we can get to be in our bed and rest, we're taking it.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. We're already adopting that grandma behaviour.
Is that grandma behaviour?
Yeah.
That's grandma
Really?
behaviour.
Like,
Just what
I
Shan
just
said a
wanna
minute ago,
rest.
what Kaz was saying. Party, we need to work, sleep, nap, and go outside.
And it's not all the time that we will go to a party, or not even a party. It's not all the time we will go out after work. Or it's not all the time we will stay out late and then go to work the next day. It's only once in a while.
That's what
So
the other
when
day
that
I was
once in a
considering
while
that
comes, you
event.
grab your
Even though I knew I
opportunity.
had work the next day.
Yeah, you go about your business. Do you know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
should we
Because,
just do it? Emma did mention, what is it?
much of it now?
Eden. Is it
Eden on
Eden?
Thursday, but I can't do Eden on Thursday. Eden on Thursday finishes like the next day. The next day I have work. And the time that
I'll
Eden
be
is finishing is
closing
when
my
my
eyes
shift
at
is
work, boy.
starting.
Let's be guided. Let's be reasonable.
That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I just think back to the point of maybe we just did it a lot when we were a bit younger.
Or maybe things are just pricey outside.
That's what my mum said as well, you know. I had a conversation with my
things are
mum.
expensive outside.
My mum said it's also because outside's expensive because
That's
it's
true.
It's
not
like when we're going out, you have to think.
affordable.
We've said this before in the pod. Rushing in line to buy a ticket, you then get the ticket, you then have to think of a fit. And then
£16 for a single shot of drink.
Do you know what I mean? And then when we go out,
Yeah.
maybe we need to find a different way of how to enjoy.
But can I also add, this is rich coming from you, because remember when...
Should I box her, guys? Even she made a face, isn't it? Even Shay made a face.
Like, rich coming from...
No, go on.
Where did that come from?
I just had to remember something.
Shay looked at me with a face and I'm thinking, sorry.
Emma goes through so many different phases in her life.
do.
She was the same girl singing the song of no more party holidays, no
But
more
I stand by no
parties.
party holidays.
Oh, get a grip, man.
The only thing I don't stand by, we still need to be outside, don't get it twisted. Just not party holidays. What do you mean you can't go on a holiday, cross your legs, sit by the pool and view the sunrise and
But
sun?
that's what we do, though.
No, we don't.
So when was our last party holiday?
December 2022.
And
Emma,
no,
that wasn't a
freaking
party
lie.
holiday. We
Mexico
partied for
was not a
one
party
night.
holiday.
2 nights.
One night,
I don't know about you know, but
Emma.
my liver was suffering for 2 days.
Mexico
Emma, we
was
partied
not
for
a
one
party
night.
holiday.
Mexico was
like a
good.
proper party where we were getting lit from the hotel
Can
to
I
the
tell you
thing.
something? Can I tell you something? Don't never say that again. Second of all, yeah. Second of all, you lot are screaming, we're moving grammars. Do you think you guys have the stamina like you did back in the day?
Course
the
we
stamina,
don't.
We don't. Yeah.
The stamina that we
don't.
had for Afro Nation, do you lot think you have that for
Of course we
Malta?
don't.
But
we
we're
can
gonna
try.
roll it.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it going.
We're gonna try.
Like, we might have to have a slower morning, like breakfast, chill, and then we go again.
Oh, I was giving grandma God for.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if we're gonna, I genuinely feel like I don't think if TikTok was there when we were living our best life in uni, you lot would have agreed with what we're saying. Even if we show us our memories of uni, we had
You
a
will hear
freaking
it, yeah.
blast.
We did,
Yeah.
we did.
When we came out, what during lockdown, when lockdown ended, when they were giving that final, like our what do you call it, lockdown finals, we were outside.
Yeah.
Even
We was,
after
we
we all
was.
left uni, we were at every motive. Not every motive,
Yeah,
but
but
big boy motive.
I also feel like being in the house at this age is not good. Like,
At all.
we need to be out socializing, meeting new people. Like,
And we don't mean getting drunk, tipsy, falling on the floor. Type
Yeah,
of fun.
no,
That's
no,
not
no.
what we mean. Like, again, it's just down to socializing, being in different environments. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What do we do? Like, we can go months without seeing each other.
Chai.
Like,
Mum,
I
that's
promise you, the
crazy.
only time I see these lot is during the pod.
this is the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the
Yeah,
pod,
if
we
it was for
probably
the
wouldn't be
pod.
seeing each
Yeah,
other
and
for
then
months.
we have Vanessa on the other GC pressuring us out to go outside the pod.
But even she's hanging up.
exactly.
I know.
Even she's like,
Even
Yeah,
she's
when I
hanging
saw
up
that
her
message,
big-
I said that's nothing like you. You're
Exactly,
normally the
what's
one that's
going on
encouraging
there?
all of us.
Yeah.
That's
but I feel
crazy.
like, we just need to be outside. I personally want to be outside more just to socialize other people.
Yeah, guys, what do you think we should do?
I don't know, man. Oh,
Our
yeah, people.
audience. Like, what people who are 25, where you lot going? Because I don't want to be in an event where it's just... Maybe just start to go to 25 events.
25 plus, yeah.
But that's rarely a thing. There's not really 25 plus events.
Okay,
much.
see the 20s, you don't need to relax and actually go to your 20s party. So when you hear 25 plus event, don't get mad.
They can't because I think it's 25 plus anyway. But there's just not many 25 plus parties.
You know what I think? Yeah, Greg suggested for all these event lot out there, Recess and all of these lot. Yeah, I think Recess or DLT still do this. They do a 25 plus event.
Yeah.
I think other events like what's the event that they're doing in Thorpe Park? What was the event people them called?
One Way.
I think you should definitely have a 25 plus event.
They're 20. I think they're 22 or 3.
Yeah, I don't want to see 22-year-olds.
Yeah.
No offense. It's just I wanna party with my same age group.
But then
Fair
I remember
enough,
there was this person talking on TikTok about how
What are we gonna say?
what am I gonna say? Because help me, because I'm actually trying to.
She was
work
saying,
it.
I think somebody was like how they went to slow jams with A's and slow jams. You're comparing slow jams with A's with slow jams with
R&B and slow
R&B and
jams.
slow jams, and the person was saying how slow jams with A's is just full of a lot of younger people.
Yeah.
And somebody was like how they feel like who goes to parties and just be looking for age.
Yeah, because that means you're going to the party for man.
No, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but you're not necessarily going out to enjoy yourself, which I hear. So what I'm trying to say, just to be on like the other side of the fence, do you think that's probably why we're like, let's just have 25 plus parties, because it's like you're checking for somebody when you go to these parties?
Can I be
or what?
for real? Back in our sounds old when we were in our partying era and when we used to go out to party a lot, we were not there for man. We were actually there to have fun.
Yeah.
Me personally, I feel like partying became dead for me when I started to actually. I don't know how to explain this without.
Go on.
I felt like I was going to a specific event for a
Yeah.
specific somebody.
Right.
Oh my god, without sounding crazy.
Like
Don't
to see
judge me.
someone.
Not to see somebody, but I had a little
I don't
crush.
have an issue with that.
Yeah, I had a little crush and I was going out. You know these people on the internet.
Yeah, but if I know that my crush is going to be there, I want to make sure I look 10-10.
Catch me outside. Like, I want to see you too.
I feel like
I know he's single, I'm single. Hello. That's like putting yourself in a certain place to find a certain man.
I hear it.
Strategic
You
positioning.
push it in. Like,
But I feel like when I started to do that, I started to lose the reason why
you're
I'm
going
outside.
out.
okay,
Do you know
fair
what I
enough.
mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know if I want to party with 25. I don't see a problem with it because when we go out anyways, I don't know about yous, but when we went 27, we were the life of the party. But we didn't order Azul to the table, but we were still the life of the party. You don't need Azul to be the life of the party.
Azul.
Do you know what I mean?
I think we may need to start going to events like, do you know Manny Suave
I
events?
saw it on my TikTok yesterday, I think.
Yeah, I think we can start maybe going to hit like events like that. I think we will
Okay.
enjoy it more. It's more dressy up events like
Yeah.
proper heels, dress,
That's fine.
kind of thing. So I feel like maybe that's the events we would need to go to.
You just spark the thing in my head as well.
What?
Getting ready to go out is freaking myth because everything has to be trainers because these day parties are trainers.
Trainers, yeah, and I don't even have that much trainers like that.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not even
Well, that's
like...
a lie, actually.
I just want to wear my slippers. I can't lie to, especially in summer. I just
Yeah.
want my
Yo,
toes
I
down.
think
slippers in summer, yeah.
it's fine. Summer,
But then
with
if you're
events,
wearing
that's
like trainer, if you're not wearing trainers and you're wearing slippers and like you're going somewhere like Box Park, best believe people are gonna step on your toes.
yeah, so you have to wear trainers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like events like Manny Suave's events, I think we should start going to those events. It's a different vibe, different atmosphere. I think we will
Manny
enjoy it
Suave, where
more.
are you? Hit us.
Yeah, you know he actually posted a list of all the events that's happening for the rest of the year. Like,
Is it?
really?
Okay,
Yeah.
send it through the group chat.
yeah, I'll send it to the group chat. Hopefully we can go to one of them.
Yeah, I just don't know. Where's what parties? Not just for our age, but we just want to have fun and have our hair down. We just want to enjoy. Do you know what I mean? We can have a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah. Maybe this is our chance to just try different activities too.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my god, I'm so
yeah.
excited for the one we're
Because
gonna
we
go
have
to.
so many.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that as well.
Yeah, we have a lot of options on our group list. Guys, we created a group list with our group chat. I don't even know what summer this was, what year this was.
But we've been ticking things off.
Yeah, slowly.
Now we have, because I'm been more conscious of it. But we just, every summer comes, I'm not doing anything that's on that list.
That's true. That's true.
And then we complain we have nothing to do. Like literally, if you see this list and all the options we have endless options
That's true.
to do things.
Let's just make sure that we actually enjoy our summer, which means that. Do you know what that means? It just means you have to put certain things aside and actually enjoy the summer. Like,
What do you mean aside? What are we putting aside?
what was the reason why we didn't go out a lot last year? One of
I
the
think everyone
main
was just
reasons.
working.
So let's work less. Let's work more in winter, work less in summer.
I don't think we can do that because like
I'm trying to
we're
think what we
adults
did
now, so
last
it's
year.
like everyone works Monday, everyone
Or
needs a
maybe we
full-time
just-
job, if that makes sense.
Do you know what maybe we should do? We should do after
Just
work link
outside.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
after
like
work,
we
you're
just have to
outside.
link up after work.
Exactly.
Yeah, we should start doing pubs.
Literally. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
No, we should actually
That's-
start or like
yes.
little like
Yeah.
them cocktail places.
Yeah, just meet
Yeah.
up, like, guys, this time Friday.
Yeah.
Whoever can come,
Bro, these
kind of thing.
boys, these white lot, they be meeting up in their blazers, in their
Like,
suits.
Monday,
literally.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Some of them would be
Friday.
necking down the freaking cocktail.
And they go be in the office by 9.
By 9
yeah.
the next day.
man,
I
we
mean,
gotta
we would not
enjoy
be in the
life.
office by 9 the next day, but
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to enjoy life, though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
got to enjoy life.